So, tell me a little bit about how you and I met. I mean, it's a crazy story.
In 2015, I was out pressure washing, had just started a little over 5 years ago. And I think the way the story went is they saw my business card at a pizza place in downtown Punta Gorda, and they were doing a seal job in 2015, and we met on the street. And of course, at that time, I didn't even know what sealing was. I just started in the pressure washing side and was learning some of the basics. And I started out with a real simple rig with two little 4-gallon-a-minute machines. And I thought it was interesting that, I could get paid $300 on a job and go, yes, people are paying me to do the work. And I thought about that, and I says, the first time that I broke $1,000 in a week, and then over time, of course, it went to $2,000 or $3,000 in a week, and I thought, man, we have arrived. Well, flash forward all the different iterations that we have as far as equipment goes to being able to go to something like this where, you might spend $70,000 on a truck and equipment, and you go, how in the heck do you get enough business? Well, a lot of it has to do with the people that you hire, how good your person is that runs the leads, makes the sales. And people will always say, well, in my area, I can only get so much dollars to do a job. That's not entirely true. And usually you'll find that it still boils down to the person that's in front of the family trying to solve the problem that they have. I came from a background where, for me, emotional selling was extremely important. This right here is just like anything else. They have a problem, we're going to solve it. When you pull up and you've got a piece of equipment like this, people are going to say, you know what, we've hired, and they're thinking it, we've hired a good professional company, and we're willing to pay that kind of money. And it's interesting that we went from $300 and $400 jobs to now we do up to $10,000 on a job, residential, not even a commercial job. And you say people will pay that? Yes. Obviously, we bill like most people do by the square foot, but what do you do when you get 5,000 or 6,000 square feet and you have to strip it and you have to seal it? You're going to come up with a $10,000 job, and these people will pay it. Not an issue if they know you're a good professional company. Keep your equipment up, be professional, communicate with them if you're going to have issues, and this is what happens.
So how would you sum up the sealing end of things added to the pressure washing industry?
Well, this right here, this truck and the equipment that we have right now, you can probably easily get to that $500 to $1 million a year with two crews. Two crews will do that. You can't do that much with one. You just physically can't get there. But right now, I would say that once we get to the mill, believe it or not, once you hit that mill, it's not that hard to imagine getting to twice that. It's only what you can think of and where you believe that you can head to. And we know that there's companies out there that are doing the $2, $3, $4, and $5 million a year with a lot of crews. A lot of us don't want the headaches maybe of too many, but it's up to you and your own imagination as to how big you want to get.